Taiwan Dog. The Taiwan Dog is a multifunctional working breed with its homeland in Taiwan. It managed to survive several times throughout its history, so this breed can be proud of its tenacity. Even today it can be rarely seen outside Taiwan, but it holds strong position in this country thanks to a few dedicated followers. Recent genetic research showed that the Taiwan Dog descended immediately from ancient Southeast Asian hunting dogs, which arrived to the island of Taiwan between 20,000 and 10,000 years ago. The Aboriginal folks initially used the breed for hunting and guarding. The Taiwan Dog was perfectly accommodated to living on the island because it passed through extensive selective breeding process conducted both by humans and nature. Actually, the dog was kept in a half-wild form, meaning that this tenacious animal was able to fend for itself without any help from a man. Prior to the 17th, the Taiwan Dog preserved its purity undiluted by the influence of foreign dogs. The things changed when Dutch and Portuguese merchants colonized Taiwan and set their rules there. They began to destroy the population of the Sika deer, which was the main source of nourishment both for local tribes and dogs. On their way they slaughtered many dogs and prohibited islanders to keep them. Dutch occupation also purported that original purity of the breed suffered a great deal because indigenous dogs were profusely interbred with imported foreign breeds. In 1684 Chinese troops invaded Taiwan and delivered it from the Dutch rule. Up until 1895 the Taiwan Dog enjoyed quiet life and restored its former glory. Unfortunately then Taiwan was occupied by Japanese, who exceedingly disfavored native ways of life. They purposefully killed countless dogs in order to break Taiwanese Aboriginals from their habit of hunting with native dogs. Additionally, local dogs were uncontrollably crossed with some Japanese breeds, the Akita Inu, the Shikoku Inu and the Shiba Inu, and the breed almost completely lost its purity. After the World War II, China came into power in Taiwan. This designated even deeper decline for native dogs because of Chinese tradition of dogs eating. Moreover, the process of the worsening of the overall quality of the Taiwan Dog continued as it was vastly crossed with foreign breeds. Since the late 70s of the 20th century, several fanciers conducted a lifelong breeding program aimed to save and restore the population of this ancient and honorable breed. The major contribution to this goal was made by ecologist Dr. Sung Young Yi and breeder Ming Nan Chen. Nowadays the position of the Taiwan Dog is pretty secure in its homeland, but there is a disagreement on a matter of principle between two groups of breeders. A number of breeders contends that the dog is perfect just as it is and should retain its purity as much as possible. The other group affirms the stock of pure-blooded animals is too small to guarantee healthy and stable future generations without the infusion of fresh blood from other breeds. Anyway, specimens bred by both groups are acknowledged by the Taiwanese Kennel Club as purebred. In 2004 the Taiwan Dog was granted a provisional recognition by the Fédération Cynologique Internationale. However, the breed remains virtually unknown outside its native country, but its long-term survival is no longer questionable. The Taiwan Dog is endowed with a demeanor, which is fairly typical to that of other primitive breeds. The dog is unbelievingly loyal to its master and it usually attaches particularly close to only one member of its family. It can become rather a daunting task to rehome this animal because it can barely adjust to a new owner. It gets along with children if they have been reared together. Nevertheless, the Taiwan Dog won't put up with roughness in play and can respond with defensive aggressiveness. It won't be a perfect choice for families with toddlers since it doesn't tend to treat very young children with proper carefulness. As a skillful guardian, the Taiwan Dog is always on alert and manifests a great deal of aloofness in front of strange people. It's rather slow to make friends and it usually takes time to win the dog's favor. Poorly socialized specimens can be intensely nervous and even outright aggressive when they meet an unfamiliar person. Being highly territorial and observant, this breed will make a wonderful watchdog. It often serves as a guard dog, and despite its modest size it's really valued in this role. The Taiwan Dog is known to have major problems with other canines. This dog can pick a fight over a dominant stance, territory, or just over some food or a toy. It does much better as a single dog, but it will be accepting towards other canine with which it has spent its puppyhood. The Taiwan dog got used to earn its daily bread by hunting and therefore possesses an incredibly strong hunting drive. Essentially nothing can guarantee the safety of other species of animals around this dog. Even if it has been raised with a home cat, one day the dog can attack it out of the blue.